Oh, well, I mean, not that this is really related to that, but I had not a robocaller, but I had a spam caller call me the other day, and I kept him on the phone for 15 minutes. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I told him, he's trying to sell me a timeshare, I think. And
Hmm.
I told him that I was afraid to fly, so it couldn't be anywhere far away.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So he spent a lot of time trying to find me a timeshare that was like my
nearby?
house. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He just sold you your house back to you.
I wish. So hello and welcome to TrybCast episode 7 or 007. Again, I am joined with Jake at Jake Bathman, Tom at Skanoy1217, and
Howdy.
I'm Jeff at DM Buddy on Twitter. So how is everyone?
Good.
Terrible,
Recovering.
terrible championship Sunday. That's the day we're recording this.
It really was just boring.
Yeah.
I mean, like, kind of had the game shaped up to be really exciting right up until they actually started, and then they just sucked.
It just, yeah,
I didn't want
all downhill.
either of those teams to win.
No, me neither. I wanted the other teams to win. Well, I wanted the Cowboys to win the week before, but then so all three of the teams that I wanted to win lost.
Well, remember, we don't have the expressed written consent of the NFL to discuss the accounts.
Yeah, I love that. It's like you can't give any account or description of the game without. I can't talk about it, or like what? I can't. And I kind of get what they're saying, but it's a little broad.
We can't even talk about the game that's happening in 2 weeks.
You can't
Football
talk
game.
about it. Oh yeah, the
The big game.
lowercase s.
Well, you actually can't say that name, which is insane.
Screw that. Super
Yeah.
Bowl. This episode
Oh.
is going to be called Super Bowl edition.
We're gonna
No,
get
no.
detailed.
Come at us, lawyers. Let's do it.
No, even like major news and radio outlets aren't allowed
The
to use
big
that name.
game.
Yeah, they have to say the big game. Like,
It's idiotic.
otherwise they have to pay whatever to the NFL.
I think it's what $3.8 billion per syllable that they use.
Probably. Is it 2 spaces?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to, like, besides the game, I'm looking forward to the commercial that they're going to come out with.
I've been disappointed by the commercials the past couple of years. There's a lot of hype, and then you get to watching them, and they're just they're tropey, and they're like, oh look, it's so organic, it's gonna go #viral, kill me.
Well, they put them all online, like on Hulu and YouTube before now, or
Yeah, that's a
before
good
the
point.
game, so it doesn't matter. But
This
I mean,
will still be a good football game to watch.
I hate the Patriots like with a passion, but I kind of want them to win the Super Bowl just so I can like see what Boston is like when they shut down the city for them to give them a parade. So
Wonder what will be larger, Trump's inaugural crowd size or the parade after they win the Super Bowl post. This is like the Tom Brady revenge year. So
no, it's clearly going to be
It's going to be the
Trump's-
inauguration.
Yeah,
There's 1.5 million people.
no, it
I
was the
heard
largest.
7.5 ever period.
Period.
It was the largest ever. But we're just counting TV viewers, and we didn't count TV viewers back then, so we're setting the gold standard.
Oh, also the TV viewers were not the largest ever, and neither the crowd. And
Well, I mean, they were.
period.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, you gotta end with the period.
Yep.
Otherwise,
So
it's not official.
I love the memes coming out of that.
just
It's good.
don't worry about it. It was the largest ever.
Don't go ask anybody. Don't go Google it. Just,
Don't
just
look.
trust us. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, just believe us.
No.
Should be writing about
I'm
this.
telling you, it was the largest ever. The media clearly lies. I'm not the
Clearly.
media, so who are you going to believe?
So here's something I don't get about it. I mean, we'll end up cutting this anyway. But
I think
like,
this is
why
great.
why lie about? And if you don't know what we're talking about, go just Google Sean Spicer press conference inauguration or something, and just watch this little 3-minute clip of the press secretary just getting super, super pissed at the White House press pool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over something that, okay, counting crowd size, there's some debate, like, how do you do that? How reliable is it? Also, it's a dick measuring thing, so who cares?
Well,
but
there was a picture.
Right.
So-
That's the thing. Is like you can just a non-press writing human can look at 2 pictures and say, "Yep, that's a whole lot more back in the day and not now." Like, it's so bold faced. It's astounding.
Well, I was watching a fake news channel, CNN, and
You're going to say Comedy Central or something.
they went like in depth in the numbers that they gave and how they came up with their numbers, and they were saying that I don't remember the exact numbers, but they were saying how they counted were the number of riders on the metro, like their subway, and they were saying that was the highest, or that was higher than it was last year, and last in 2009, and they were like, no, it wasn't at all. Like,
Yeah, the MTA was like, actually,
Where are these numbers you getting from?
yeah. So
yeah, they're just making it up.
when they first said it, I was like, oh, well, maybe there's more people because there was like, what, 1 point something million people for the Women's March. So maybe they just like all came in the day early, and that's why the numbers were so inflated.
That's actually a good point.
But then when CNN came in and said like, no, the official numbers were way less than they were in 2009 and 2008. I was like, so they just...
The actual numbers are that MTA came out with for Friday inauguration was 570,000 rides, and Obama's 2009 inauguration was 1.12 million.
So it's not even close.
About double.
Yeah.
It's about half, yeah.
Well, I mean...
So it's like not even close.
Clearly, in 2009, they just like rode twice to inflate it.
Just to inflate it.
Yeah.
Just to game the system. They knew that 4 years later we'd be having this discussion
Yeah.
with President Trump. Exactly.
Visionaries at the time.
I don't get it. Like, I don't get how you just blatantly lie.
I don't know.
Well, who cares? Like, why do that? Like, or why, if you're gonna lie or spin it, like, why do it that way when it's so easily provable? You know?
Yeah. Mhm.
Like, at least with like the Kellyanne Conway method, at least she's spinning it, so there's some wiggle room to it. But like, if you say this is fact, done, period. People are gonna call you out on that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's two issues here. One, why are they even bringing it up? Like, why is this a concern on his first day in office? And then two, why lie? Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's like it's ego, but just then don't bring it up. Say, oh, we had a great crowd. Thank you for everyone coming. Like,
Yeah, just brush it off.
yeah.
Just brush it off. You'd be like, yeah, we're not concerned about comparing numbers. We're just looking forward to making the country great again, or something like that. Done.
That would be the normal way to do it. But this then candidate, now president, and the organization around him has never ever done anything like that, which is crazy. They've always like tried to get into the weeds with stuff like this and fought the tiny little battles. And I mean, obviously it worked for them in the campaign, however it did it, but
It's gonna be a long 4 years, though.
it's gonna be a very, very long 3.987 years or whatever it is.
Is there a countdown clock yet?
There's got to be.
There's got to
I'm
be.
sure there is.
If there's not,
I'm
we
making a
should just make
single-purpose
it.
website.
Yeah.
I think there was like an Obama
Does
one within minutes. So
leaveoffice.com. Squarespace. The website expired. The account is expired. If you were the new site owner, click below to log in.
Oh,
so the
dude.
domain is owned, maybe. I don't know. We'll research this.
Well, we
'Cause
can
this
just
would be a great.
we should just make
single-purpose
one.
website.
Like,
just pick it up so you can just get all the ad revenue.
yeah, goodbyetrump.com
That's got to exist already.
or notmypresident.com.
Oh,
Any of these.
whendoestrumpgo.com has a really basic countdown.
Yeah.
But it's actually not a countdown. It's the date.
So, all right, $1 million ideas from TrybCast.
Look at that. We just use that to fund all our endeavors.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, fine. We can do that. And
Yeah,
the
just-
nice thing about it is, even though we're talking about it, we can leave it in the show, and we'll have it purchased before the show gets live.
Before it goes
Or
live.
not. Check the show notes. If we really want to be inflammatory, it would be superbowltrump.com. Then we could hit on both fronts.
Ooh.
Super Bowl Trump.
That is an unowned domain.
What would that even mean?
I don't know, but I just want to piss off two very large and influential and wealthy groups of people instead of just one.
Well, I don't think I don't know. Could the government come after you? No, the government couldn't go after you
No.
for that. So,
No,
but
they would hate it.
the NFL could definitely come after you for the Super Bowl thing.
They definitely would too. I'm sure they
So,
have a
let's
team of
not do
interns
that.
in the legal department.
The Trump Bowl or something.
But you know what? It would get us press coverage. So
Hey, we could be on
Yeah,
CNN.
bowl.com.
There we go.
Well, fake news. So
Yeah.
speaking of fake news, I think it's pretty clear that the three of us here are more left leaning than right leaning. But in my
Yes.
car, I have like XM radio or whatever, and I have Fox News as one of my presets, and I'll listen to it just to see what the other side is. Like, I feel it's important to see like both sides of the argument, and clearly there's really no place to just get completely unbiased news. I think NPR is like, the idea of NPR was for that, but they're clearly left leaning also.
I don't know about clearly left leaning for
Well-
NPR, but that's another debate.
It's more center, but it's still left leaning, I would say. Either way, I think that people, since there's no like, this is the news, fact, there's usually like some sort of spin on it. People just like want to listen to like stay in their bubble and listen to the things that they want to hear. I try not to do that, so I listen to Fox News every once in a while just to see like how they're spinning things or how they think the
Right.
like first 2 days of him in office went, and they have a completely different view of what he did at the CIA. They're saying that what he did there was fantastic.
Really?
He's saying that his speech was good. Yeah, they didn't mention the fake facts about the amount of people that went, but yeah, they were like, oh, his speech was fantastic. Oh, what he said at the CIA was great. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I try not to be in my own bubble, but I don't know. This phenomena is not going to go away. We'll have plenty of time to talk about it, I'm sure. But I have a hard time with not facts. With like, I mean, left
Fake
or right,
facts.
do what you want. But like, there is an objective truth to most things, and when you deny that it exists, I have a hard time following that thread and having some type of rational discussion.
Yeah, I'm the same way on that issue, at least, and I try to be like you guys and try to see the
Oh,
other
that's
side.
sweet.
Yeah, it's that. Like I've listened to like Tommy Lahren just to see what she's talking about, and
Who's that? I don't.
it's the you've
that.
probably seen her. It's like the blonde young conservative talk person on Facebook.
I've probably seen her.
I think she's out of Dallas or something. But she just spews a bunch of, she just shouts basically for 3 minutes at a time on on different issues, and I don't know. It's interesting to look at, or it's interesting to just hear that side. Even though I don't agree, it's good to stay open-minded, or at least hear them out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that some of the stuff that they say, I feel is truthful. Like, I don't feel like there's a place that gives you the both good and bad of both sides. They either, like Fox News and the right side or right-leaning media will just give you like all the good things, say, about Trump and all the bad things about Obama, where like MSNBC will just give you all the bad things about Trump and all the good things about Obama. And I feel like it's hard to find a place that just literally gives you both sides.
Yeah, I on YouTube I listen to Secular Talk, and it's the guy, I think he used to be with like the Young Turks. So he is left leaning, but he also tries to stay neutral and tries to keep both sides of an argument. So he's still critical of Obama and his policies and all that, but at the same time he's still left leaning, so he'll point out all the stupid shit that Trump's doing right now. but I listen to him because, like, some of the things I think, like, I'll read a story beforehand. I'll be like, oh, I'll think about it this way, and then he'll come out at it at a different angle, and then it tests what I think about a certain thing. I think that's good. It's good to have a check on your beliefs.
Yeah. I think one of the most frustrating things for me, or not, I mean, I don't know. One thing that I've noticed a lot is there's a lot of people that are saying, like, oh, Bush wasn't that bad. Like, I wish we had Bush back instead of Trump. And, like, a lot of those people are the people that, like, ripped Bush to shreds. And I personally didn't think that Bush was that terrible of a president. I think with all presidents, like, there are some things that he did wrong and some things that he did right. But it's just like, I don't know, I find it kind of annoying that people are like, oh, I hate Trump so much that Bush wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know why that, like, why I even really think about it, but I've just noticed a lot of people saying, like, oh, I wish Bush wasn't, or I wish Bush was back. And I was like, well, then why did you fucking hate him so much when he was our actual president?
All right.
But anyway, I don't know. Is there anything else we want to go into that topic of our brand new president and just blatantly fucking lying to everyone?
I'm sure we'll have tons more time to get into that, and tons more opportunity.
I will say though that all the comedy channels that, like, SNL and the Daily Show, they're going to be great to watch because they just have endless content.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, Aziz Ansari's opening monologue
great.
for
that was great.
Was good.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the one thing that, like, sort of bothers me, and I don't know why, like, no one's doing anything about it, is a lot of people are joking about the ties with Trump and Putin, like how Russia influenced our election and blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like people should be making light of that.
I haven't heard a ton of joke. I don't watch a lot of the comedy sites or comedy shows, but I haven't heard a lot of joking. I've heard a lot of serious reporting on it.
So SNL has been doing a lot of jokes on it. Colbert, like, his late show, has been making some jokes during the opening monologue. And I get it. It's like, a current topic that people want to hear about. But it's not really that funny. Like, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's a fine line. Like, you want to talk about it because, one, it's current news, and also I think talking about it more keeps it in the news. Like, if these guys didn't make a big fuss about it, then it'd be one of these. It'd just be another Trump scandal that may get just brushed under the rug.
Yeah.
right.
But I don't know. But I get what you're saying. Like, too many jokes, and then it just becomes not a serious issue. Like, oh, so what's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the issue with these types of that the media is having a lot of self-introspection with the stuff with Sean Spicer and the inauguration stuff, because it seems petty, it seems trivial, like, why you lie about it, why are we even talking about it? But think about the things that Trump, they weren't huge, but the executive actions that Trump took starting on Friday, and the all his appointments that are starting to go through, and all we're sitting here talking about is this quibble about inauguration size. So it's like, if everything they do is scandalous and crazy, nothing is. And when something is actually needs attention by the press, we're going to stop paying attention to it because we're just going to be annoyed.
Well, I think, and then the fucked up thing about that is, like, there's been this precedent set that everything that the press says is a lie.
Yeah.
So when they say, like, oh, his Secretary of State or his Secretary of Cybersecurity or whatever the fuck Giuliani is.
Oh, God,
like,
his website.
Like, that's a problem. Like, he should not be in charge of this. And like, when people report the news, they're, Trump's just going to be like, oh, it's not that bad. He's great. The news is just trying to make up shit. When no, it's not. He is not qualified for this. Or the Secretary of Energy. Who the fuck is that?
That's Rick Perry.
Department of Energy. He said he wanted to abolish it when he was running for president in 2014.
Oh, but he only said that because he couldn't think of another branch of government or whatever the hell.
Yeah, they asked him what he wants to do.
Oops.
He couldn't remember. Yeah, oops. God damn. He's Texan. Kill me.
So, it's we're worrying about stupid shit and not the important stuff, and somehow when the important stuff is being reported, it's being blown off, and I don't understand how we're gonna this is gonna change.
This is if you care about a free independent press that's strong in its reporting duties, not just access to the president, access to the White House, but this is probably the best thing that could have happened on day one, because it pisses everybody off, and you're like, really, F you, come on, okay, we'll do this on our own. If you're not going to give us reliable information, we're going to do this on our own and figure this out on our own, and we're really going to have to start the process of figuring out how we're going to cover this administration from the very, very beginning. So this is probably the best kick in the pants that could have happened for a free press. I hope.
I don't know. I'm still really worried, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be reported on later. This will be a continuing every week. We'll just do a follow-up section for 20 minutes on how's the Trump administration going with the press. Please don't.
Should be fun.
So a bit of real-time follow-up. I sent you guys in our chat as well. I did snag the whenistrumpgone.com domain.
Yep.
I thought that's a pretty good one that's still left out there. So by the time you hear this, it'll be up. Whenistrumpgone.com. We'll have a countdown.
Perfect. Post that on Reddit. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be assuming 4 years, just in case anyone's curious.
Right.
Yeah. We'll have to put a disclaimer in there.
Yeah, a big asterisk.
All right, Tom, let's lighten the mood a little bit with
okay.
Tom Slang of the Week.
Slang of the Week.
Tom
All right, let's
Slang of the Week.
All right. So this week's slang word is gonna be faded. Faded.
Oh, really?
You know this
Wait.
one?
Yeah, of
Well, I
course
know the
this
word.
Oh.
How would I not know
it's
this?
a real word.
I
But
listen-
I'm guessing it has a
listen
different
to
meaning.
Music. I listen to that genre of music.
You listen to the hip hops?
Yeah. There's a song called Faded, isn't there?
Yeah, no. That's why I'm pulling it from.
It's the I don't know what genre that is. Is that the same song I'm thinking of?
There's two songs from it. There's one by Tyga, so that's a hip hop song. And
Yeah,
then
that's what I was thinking of.
Alan Parker, I think, and that's like
Alan Walker?
Walker. There, that's what it is.
And
Yeah,
I think
that's-
Kane makes one, right?
Maybe.
Kane Weast, whatever his name is.
Oh, Kanye West.
Yeah. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Kanye Weast?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how he did.
So, but wait, I'm thinking of the Zoo song. Is that how you pronounce it? ZHU?
Oh, you're
Called
saying
Faded.
that faded. Yes, that's also a song.
Is it tied to the meaning of this word? Because
Um.
I don't know if that'll help me. But
Yeah. No. Just looking at the lyrics. Yeah. It's part of it. It's the same
Shit.
meaning.
Shows how much I listen to the lyrics. Faded so makes me think of consuming drugs or alcohol and being inebriated. Maybe your vision is faded, your inhibitions faded, memories from the night before faded.
Ding ding ding. Yes, that
Is it
would
really?
be. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's
Okay.
it's West Coast slang for high.
Oh, okay.
Blazed.
All right.
Synonyms
So it's the
lit.
active. Okay, lit. Oh boy,
Yeah.
super faded lit fam.
Faded lit fam. High after high. Hashtag weed.
Oh god.
Hashtag stoned. Yeah. So okay. I'll have to come up with a new one for next week to.
I
Really
mean,
stump you
I
guys.
feel like it was just it was contextual clues for me. I hadn't heard the term before in
Well,
that context. At
Yeah,
least.
and it's been 2 in a row for Barry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is
right.
Well,
John.
so I listened to the B.O.B guy, and it's in
Bob.
and
it's
the
in
guy
that
that's
song.
okay, the flat Earth guy.
Yeah, me and
Oh.
him are on the same page with the flat Earth, in all seriousness. But
Wait, whoa, you can't just
No,
you
let
just
me.
go over
So
that.
the lyric that he says is my system loud, my weed loud, no hair clippers, I'm faded.
Mm-hmm.
So I just know it from that because that's like the hook.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the zoo song that Jake was talking
Great
about. It's
song.
"Baby, I'm wasted. All I want to do is drive home with you. Drive home to you. Baby, I'm faded. All I want to do is take you downtown." And it just kind of repeats that.
Oh. Are you talking about Kazoo Kid?
No, Zoo, ZHU.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
who that is.
It's he's part of the electronic dance music.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Anyway.
And
Kids
Fantastic.
are listening to this electronic dance music.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
he's got that song and he's got "Working for It." Him and Skrillex.
Oh,
Really good song.
That's the fingers to the critics. Me and my N-word, Skrillex. Do 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 do.
It's exactly. I could have put up Shazam and it would have recognized that.
Yeah.
That's
Again, I
beautiful.
don't know
Nailed
the
it.
name of that song either. Actually,
Probably faded.
no. It's "Wild for
Purple
the Night"
Lamborghini?
by
Oh.
$A$AP Rocky.
ASAP.
No, $A$AP.
It's a mouthful.
That's what
Oh,
she
just-
Snap
says.
Rocky.
Tom, I think you just said Lamborghini. Did you guys see the the Lambo dude? Lambo in my garage. Read a book a day, whatever his name
Ty
is.
Lopez.
Yeah. I stumbled. I don't know how I did. I stumbled on his Twitter account. Oh, I think it was promoted in my feed
Beautiful.
yesterday. Oh my god,
He's
this dude.
He's poor,
This
isn't
dude's
he?
a mess. I don't know because probably. But well, maybe not now because his YouTube videos. I think he just monetize those a little bit. But he was like trying to prove to the haters, quote unquote, the haters, that the deeds to he showed the deeds or the insurance or whatever papers for 2 of his 5 Lambos in his garage. I don't know. It was like a 5-person garage. I've seen his garage. It's like a 2-car garage. I don't know where he's keeping all these Lambos.
I hope it has his address on it, and he like docked on
He like covered it up with his finger a little bit. He was like covering something. I didn't
one
pay a
finger
lot of
challenge.
attention. Right, yeah. But
Is that a challenge?
on your title? Yeah.
Yeah.
we should do it. I don't know what it
Let's
is,
not.
but it sounds
You cannot do it.
Probably don't. Yeah.
You can't do
not
it.
awesome. Oh wait, did you say the 5-finger challenge?
The one finger
Oh,
challenge.
No, that's way different. I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, what's the
Wait,
1-finger challenge?
The one finger
That
challenge
should be the
is-
word of the week because I think the 1-finger challenge would be sticking a finger in an orifice. And then, so that's why, when you said 1 finger, I was like, oh, maybe they mean 5-finger challenge because like 5 fingers would definitely be harder to stick in any orifice. 1 finger, like NBD.
Yeah, that's not at all.
Okay, so
one
then
finger-
what is the 1-finger
The
challenge?
one finger challenge is so a girl takes a selfie in a mirror, she's completely naked, only puts up one finger and covers
Oh.
up all her lady bits.
I heard that was fake actually.
I mean,
No, I mean,
it's one of those things where it's like, no, it's not fake because there are literal photos, many hundreds of them that you can go and look at where it's been accomplished.
No, so
Sean Spicer.
we
We should send Sean Spicer some 1-finger challenge photos on Twitter.
I
and see how
remember
quickly they get blocked.
That'd be
reading
great.
about this, the
Yeah.
1-finger challenge when people were doing it, and it seemed like every news article that talked about it, like BuzzFeed and oh god, I just said BuzzFeed was news. Sorry.
It is. They have a good journalistic arm.
Okay, great. Maybe they should take that arm and beat themselves with it. So anyone that like reported on the 1-finger challenge they were all using the same picture. So it didn't seem like anyone was actually doing it other than like maybe 3 guys that were like, "Hey, use your finger. Let's see if we can get this to trend. Let's see if we can get girls to try and take naked pictures of themselves."
I think it started as an anime thing. If I'm
Did
not
it?
mistaken. I think like an anime character did it in some show, and it caught on, and now people are doing that.
Good for them.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
Yeah. The 1-finger challenge, that one where people are throwing their cell phones in the air and trying to take a picture. The no hands challenge, and then the one where the assholes dangle their phone over like sewer grates and shit. The
And
I'm
why?
an asshole challenge. I don't know, because people do
I
stupid
didn't know
shit.
about this.
I have no fucking idea.
Wait, so they dangle their
Oh, you've
cell
never
phone?
heard? You've never heard of this? Yeah, there's some stupid challenge where like you grab your cell phone by like the absolute corner of it, like where you're just pinching it between two of your fingers, and you'll hold it over a sewer grate, or you'll hold it over like the edge of a bridge, and try and
Just-
not drop it. Like,
Just dangle it?
yeah,
Pretty stupid.
Okay.
it's dumb. And then people film it. It's like that stupid challenge where people were like running around sucker punching each other.
Oh,
Oh.
that was just being an asshole. That's what that's called.
Well, this
Yeah.
is also
Be an
being
asshole challenge accomplished. Well, you're being an asshole to yourself. Like, okay, fine, you lose your own phone, great, but go around and punching people. That's just called being an asshole and needing to go to jail for a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, millennials are stupid.
Goddamn millennial.
Fuck
I
those
think.
guys.
I think. Are we all three technically
Yeah,
millennials?
we are.
Yeah.
damn it.
Didn't we talk about this? I thought it was like 19,
I think we talked about it off air.
Oh, 82 or something. 82 and younger.
And up.
Yeah, it's some weird thing, but it does technically get to all of us. My birthday's in 8 days, and I'm gonna be at least
Humble brag.
I'm gonna feel a little bit older finally, not being in my 20s.
Oh, you're
Wow.
turning the big 30.
The
Someone told me
3-0.
it's that's called the golden birthday, and I was like, no, that's like your 50s, right? Because it's, I think, golden anniversary is a 50-year anniversary or something. But
Mhm.
apparently that's a thing. It's a golden birthday.
I don't know.
Whatever.
My-
Whatever. We're going.
Is that like midway through life?
Maybe, but that's like, I don't know. Like
Consider-
the one right before your midlife crisis kicks in.
Yeah, see, I don't understand why they say like your midlife crisis is in your 40s or 50s. Like, not
It's gotta be in your 30s.
not many people live to be 100.
Bitch, I'm living to 200.
No, 157 is the oldest you can be.
No, it's like 122.
No, I think they said that the first person to
it-
live to 150's already been born.
Oh yeah. I'm saying the oldest ever.
Oh, no, I'm saying
Right.
like no one can live past the age of, I thought it was 157.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. That seems arbitrary, though.
Your brain cells start to deteriorate to the point where you can't function.
I feel like when we get to that point, we'll be medically augmenting whatever is breaking down. So you'll have a shot of whatever that'll fix your brain breaking down chemistry or something. You get all new bones, and you'll be swapped out parts like we were talking about on Westworld. No spoiler. We could just swap in and out parts as you need them. Hey, you need a new arm? Great.
Yeah, but
New
I
whatever.
think you can replace everything but the brain.
Yeah, so you'd have to have some chemical or something way to help that regenerate.
I mean, I could have completely pulled that out of my ass too. I mean, I could have read that wrong somewhere,
speculative.
but I'm
So it
pretty
is
sure.
123-ish. That is the oldest documented living person in Bolivia. But yeah, I fully anticipate that I will be living to 200.
Hashtag humble brag.
I'll bet you.
The payout is going to be great.
It's gonna be insane. Yeah.
You have to
I'll bet
put
you
put
$1
them in
amortized
in your
yearly.
401k.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put $1 in my 401k today that I will pay you upon my dying.
Okay.
You just have
Perfect.
to, survive just as long.
I just got we just switched life insurance companies at work, so I just got the thing in the mail saying like, "Oh, this is your current life insurance." And I since I just recently got married, I like looked at it and I was like, "Oh shit." And Deb was like, "What?" I was like, "I am worth way more to you dead than I am alive." I mean, I know that's like a common saying with everyone, but it just like occurred to me like, "Oh shit,
You
now
just
that
started
I'm
her
now that I'm
wheels
married,
turning.
like
Good luck to you.
here's $500,000 if you can kill me and not
And get away with it.
and get away with it." Anyway. All right, so that was
Cool.
slanging
That's
it
good.
for the week, which was good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We touched a lot of different topics there.
I don't want to talk about everything so depressing. Can we talk about the 2v2 tournament instead? I don't want to
Sure.
get into
Well,
to garbage.
all right, fine. Well, it's depressing for me and Jake because
Yeah.
so the 2v2 tournament, it's in our third and final week of the group stage. Unfortunately, my team and Jake's team have both been eliminated.
Sorry,
Attention.
Organic.
Yeah, we've both lost our first two games. Jeff's team still in the hunt. He needs to beat. He actually plays my team this week, so look out for that. Follow RedditTryhard on Twitter. We'll be tweeting out when that game's going live.
Wait, so we're not re-ranking the teams after this? We're just playing whoever's in the top in each division?
And then the top teams
pool
play each
is
other.
The AFC, and the bottom pool is the NFC.
So you guys did have
so
Jake did have an easier way because he got a free win. He only had to play 3.
Everybody gets a free win.
No.
Yeah, everyone in that.
The top bracket.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not fair. It's bullshit.
Well, you can forfeit then. I don't really care.
Why would I forfeit?
It's too late.
Because we're just playing against each other in the pool, so
Right.
it doesn't matter.
So you only have to play 2 teams in a pool. I have to play 3. It's bullshit.
Okay.
But the other teams in your pool also have to play 3.
You can file a formal complaint with the commissioner, and
It's
then
still
he'll look out of it.
Yeah, the commissioner. I'm sorry, but
Who's me?
you're not allowed to have any written or verbal description.
If you don't throw the match when we play, Tom, I'm gonna drive to North Carolina.
I will personally.
Please don't let this podcast be used as evidence in a court of law.
No, I just said I was gonna drive to North Carolina. That's all.
I will
Do
personally.
something.
Every time I kill you, I will personally run over to your body and teabag you.
Oh, I hope. I hope. Then I'll just make sure that Adam is like always next to me.
Okay, perfect.
Just for protection.
That'll be great.
Here are the matches that are still outstanding, unless Tom has not updated the.
No, it's
entireties.
current.
I think it's up to date. Okay.
Yeah.
So in my rest in peace, my group A, it's Havtastic v Grandma Nation. Havtastic is Original Havoc, Ocean, who was on our show a couple episodes ago, and Super Traptastic. And then Grandma Nation, I have no idea why they're named this, is Probe v Mistoe, and I'm not salty against them, but we just lost to them.
They changed their team name like 4 different times.
But I don't know, Grandma Nation, whatever. And then in Jeff's team, we've got Team Goat, which is Optifa Koala and Wolfgang Fist v Chain Link Fence. I get Team Goat. It's GOAT all in caps because like greatest, whatever. And then Chain Link Fence is McChainsaw or MC Chainsaw and Linkson, Chain Link Fence. And then we have Chernobyl Diaries.
That's my team.
Which is Tom's poor team here. He's playing with Tony Montana. And then Kid, of course, is playing with our dear Jeff as Kid Kuda.
Yeah, I
Kid
don't.
Kuda.
So
We should
I've
have
been
kept
meaning
it
to
as
ask you-
Team 7. I wish we.
That's
Team 7
so
would have
fucking
been good.
lame. Oh my god.
But yeah, Kid Kuda is a whole lot better. What is Chernobyl Diaries a reference to?
I think
kinda know what
it's
Chernobyl
just
is,
the movie. I think there was a movie about that, like a horror movie
called
And-
Chernobyl Diaries.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we both liked it, so we stuck with that.
Okay, that one in Grandma Nation, I didn't really know what it was.
Grandma Nation, I don't know what he was talking about.
I don't.
That's
both
all
of them,
Mistoe,
Who knows?
guaranteed. So anyway, so the winner of Havtastic and Grandma Nation, they will play in the finals, and then if Team Goat wins, they're in. If they lose and Barry's team beats my team, then
I'm Barry,
we have
by
a-
the way.
yeah,
Hi Barry.
Barry Kuda. We have a 3-way tie for first, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of
And we
complaining.
did talk about what the tie-breaking system should be.
Yeah, it's supposed to go like win-loss, match, head-to-head record, or head-to-head, and then it's gonna be round win percentage, how many rounds you win total out of the total rounds.
Just in case they went to. Okay, yeah, that's good.
And then I think fourth we're gonna draw lots like they do in the World Cup.
Yeah, might as well.
Or something. I don't know. We could do a one and done.
Free
like,
for all.
Either free
No,
for all.
because that's a
no,
pain in the ass. I think you should draw lots.
we could draw lots, or we could just do one more match. Well, no, with 3 people, I don't know. It's gonna be a cluster either way.
What was the COD where there was the team games where you could have multiple? You had like 3 teams
Black Ops
potentially.
2.
Is it Black Ops 2? Okay.
Yeah, that would have been
That
nice.
one was good. So we do have a throwback for Black Ops 2. Everybody go out and buy a PlayStation 3 if you don't have one yet. Buy Black Ops 2.
Yep.
For a tournament that literally means nothing. This tournament, there's no prize at the end. It's
Nope.
just to play.
What?
So
And it
There's
will
no
be done in a
people
week.
people take it really, really seriously.
Yeah. We used to.
Okay,
we used to have prizes back in the day. Like
The prize will be the winning team gets to come on the podcast.
okay.
We'll do a short interview with them.
Hey, speaking of prizes,
So you could just bring a partner. That's your incentive.
to all of our listeners out there, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and tweet at us for a chance to win a iTunes gift card or a PSN gift card.
Oh yeah, this secret sneaky message in the middle of the podcast to prove you listened.
Well, I mean, we should put that at the beginning too, but I would say you only
forget them.
have
They got to listen to the whole thing.
you would only have until February 1st, but considering the first podcast that announced this has not gone out yet, we might have to extend it. So maybe we will do until Valentine's Day. So then you can give your sweetie 3.14 a gift on Valentine's Day of a PSN or an iTunes gift card.
I just got the sweetie pie thing. That's nice.
Yeah. Shout out
Keep
to
up,
Little
Jake.
Dicky. Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, so
I was gonna ask how that was going, and then I realized that no one knows about it yet.
Yeah.
So
we could tweet it, but anyway, you can go to TrybCast.com, and in the top right-hand corner, there is a follow at TrybCast button, and there will be a tweet at us button shortly, so you can tweet
Good point.
us to enter in to win a free thing, free cash money.
cash money.
And don't forget that if you follow all four of us, or all three of us, and at TrybCast, that is 4 entries in to win.
Good luck to you.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Yes.
I think we've updated TrybCast with all of our information, or like what we use
Oh,
to
have
make
we?
this podcast. Yeah, I did my part finally.
Oh, all right.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh.
Very nice.
The people on Twitter can shut up about that.
Yeah, links in.
And
Is
Wolf.
it Link? I don't know. Someone retweets
It-
every single tweet
Someone
that I
asked
tweet.
about it.
Anyway.
One of those two.
Also, I mean, not super related to TrybCast, but one of our clan members, I can't say clan members, one of our group members, Brozart, just bought a new, what machine? He bought some machine that like cuts diamond or something, or cuts metal.
Diamond.
I don't know.
No, it's like a it's called a silhouette. It's like a picture an auto lathe. Not an auto lathe. What the hell is that called? A CNC machine.
Yeah.
Like a big industrial thing, but it's tiny and it cuts like vinyl or like stickers or paper or whatever. But you draw with a vector program on your computer, and then it cuts the design out of paper, vinyl, whatever, so you can make cool stuff.
Yeah. So his Etsy shop has his new stuff that he's been making on it, and it is pretty awesome.
It's dope. I got a glass. He made me a glass, or I bought a glass rather. It has the RedditTryhard logo, and then it says RedditTryhard existing 2014. It looks really awesome, and he does a great job with all of that stuff.
So if you want, you can go to his Etsy shop and get your PSN name etched into glass, or put on a glass. You can get your Twitter name and the number of followers you have. Essentially anything that you would want on a glass, Brozart will do for you.
Mm-hmm. I think it was I paid $25 for mine, and I think it's a flat rate, but
Yeah.
on that.
But literally anything that you want, we will have Brozart make for you. So don't worry about that. Just tell him that.
Anything.
Just tell him that TrybCast said you would do it, and he will do it.
And use the offer code TrybCast to save 10%. Yeah,
Okay.
don't do that. That's not a thing.
No, you should do that.
We just killed 10% of his profits.
No, it's fine.
Screw you.
Yeah, use
I was just
use
looking
offer
for
code
his
TrybCast
his Etsy link
to save 10%.
Where the hell is his link? Designs by Bros, BROZ.etsy.com. And I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
Designs by BROZ, Designs by Bros.
He's been doing like designs with like Game of Thrones, and
Yeah.
he had a couple Skyrim ones that look really awesome.
Oh, he hasn't added stuff to his Etsy, or he added it and then they all got sold.
It's all right.
Custom edge drinking glass. You got one item here for your custom drinking glass.
Yeah, but don't worry. We'll get it up for you so you guys can get custom Twitter glasses if you want. It'll have the Twitter logo, and it'll have your Twitter name underneath of it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I kind of want that.
Yeah. So, and then like we said, use offer code TrybCast for 10% off.
Does Etsy even use offer codes anywhere? I don't think they do. Oh well.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
They will.
We'll take care of it for you. No, it's a great thing. I mean, it's a shame that he didn't have it ready for Christmas time, because it would be a great Christmas gift to get your children. But I mean, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. You could get like your name and your sweetie's name and the date that you guys started dating, or the date that you guys got married. Like put it like in a heart or something. But no, he's awesome.
So
and
you should totally basic.
You should. Oh, is that the word of the week?
I want the Starbucks logo on mine.
Well, that's a copyrighted logo, so he won't be able to do that.
Okay, Twitter logo.
Twitter logo's not copyrighted. It's a bird. You can't copyright birds.
I want the presidential seal on one side, and then on the other side I want the Twitter logo with the words Super Bowl LI underneath it.
Sure.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Or
bring it on.
If you are into the women's march, you could get a glass that says "I'm a nasty woman" on it.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. That actually would be a really cool glass.
Yeah.
I should get that for Amanda for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I hope she's not listening to this.
But yeah, so I mean, there's tons of ideas. If you guys can't think of what you would want etched in or put on a glass, let us know, and we
can help you.
We will get
We'll
that.
come up with something random.
But it's a great gift, and I mean, how often are you going to be able to get a custom-made glass? You're going to go to Things Remembered at the mall? I mean, come on now.
I forgot about that store.
So, or maybe just pick up an original design by him.
It's true.
So, so this news story just came out, and I don't know if we want to talk about this, but the title of this article from the Washington Post is "No, Gwyneth Paltrow, women should not put jade eggs in their vaginas."
Oh, that's an old thing. Yeah.
Well, it says January 22nd at 6
Well,
p.m.
I'm saying her insistence on woo and nonsense, especially around. She does that could be a whole.
It
nother
cleanses
topic for
your
another
uterus.
podcast. Yeah, it doesn't. So she.
Are you sure? Do you
she
have
also
a
is
uterus?
an advocate. I do, and it does not. I've tried the jade egg. It doesn't cleanse mine. There was a.
Are you talking about your mangina?
Of course I am.
Do not stick things in your butt.
It's a beautiful lotus, and I try and keep it clean and hygienic with whatever she recommends.
I thought you were talking about your pee
She's a
hole.
nutcase.
No,
she
I
recommends
don't think your
crazy
pee hole.
stuff all the time. Oh God!
Do not jam a jade egg in your pee hole.
What is the? There was some fad that she. Maybe I think it was her. If not, something she would advocate. Where you go to like a place. Picture sitting on a toilet. If you're a lady, picture sitting on a toilet, and there's like a warm to hot water and like steamy area underneath the toilet where the water would normally be, and it's supposed to clean out your vagina.
Are you talking about a bidet?
Hashtag toxins or whatever. No, it's not a bidet. I don't think there's any water actually contacts it, but it's supposed to like
steam,
clean
right?
it all out. Yeah, it's like you steam your vagina.
I've seen this.
There was a male reporter with BuzzFeed that went and did this, which was pretty funny and on video. And I think that's where I initially heard about it. But it's in the class of stupid stuff that Gwyneth Paltrow recommends or tries to sell you, and is idiotic and non-scientific, and will just end up either wasting you money or hurting you, and it's all dumb. So don't put a jade egg in your vagina, please.
Okay.
I never thought of that on the list of things I never thought I'd say tonight.
Don't put a jade egg in your vagina.
But that general category of stuff would be a fun topic for the future.
What?
I think that
Things to stick in your vagina for 500, Alex?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Things to not stick in your vagina for 500.
Tom.
What is a jade egg?
I'll put that in the subtitle.
I have no
Perfect.
fucking idea what a jade egg is.
Well, I'm picturing like a jade stone, but that would be very expensive, wouldn't
that's
it?
what it is. I was making a joke. It's a.
No, but, wouldn't
do you
that be
not
stupid
know
expensive?
what the jade egg is?
No, is that a thing?
Yeah. So,
You're married to an Asian lady. That seems like a very Asian lady.
no, it is. It's like I was just reading the article, but now I can't find it because iPhones suck. But you like fill it up with herbs and boiling water, and then you shove it in your vagina.
Oh God, that's
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I don't even have a vagina, and that does not seem fun. Do you know the AVN Awards were recently?
I did not know
AVN
that.
Awards?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
the
Am I
Adult
dumb?
Video Awards.
Oh, what is the N? Adult Video Industry.
know.
Ninjas, yeah.
I'm not gonna Google that. I've
I
Googled
will.
too much crap.
You're cut off, Jake.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get just a black box next time I try and go to search for Google, and it's like, I'm sorry, you've hit your quota.
Oh, it's. I guess it isn't the. It's the company.
AV Adult Video News is the magazine.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, okay.
AVN doesn't stand for something.
Adult Video
It's
News.
just
that's what it
it's a
stands for.
property of AVN Media, so it's just essentially the porn awards. Anyway, I know that they were here because I follow a lot of porn stars on Instagram,
Of course you do.
Yeah.
and it was just recent.
So what happened? Who won?
Yeah.
Any scandals?
No scandals.
Any boobage?
Well, yeah, I mean
Any
they all like
boobage.
bang each other all weekend in Vegas.
What's the point? You're not getting paid.
They-
Isn't that the whole thing?
I mean, no, they don't. They enjoy, most of them just enjoy having sex. That's why they go into the industry. camsoda.com/TrybCast.
Cam soda.
You haven't heard about this? Cam Soda like is pushing the porn
shouldn't
technology.
have gone to that. Got it. Cam, got it. I thought it was gonna be a soda website.
No, not at all. It is an adult website. They're the ones that made
Okay.
the thing that you can plug into your computer and get the blowjob from the person on the other end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they made a
okay.
thing you
That-
like shove over your penis and then someone fillets
And then
you.
it just it contracts on your penis and then
Yeah.
doesn't let go.
Yeah. And they're doing something else too, and I forget what it is. I just heard it was at CES. Oh, yeah. It's called Aroma. We can actually talk about this. So the porn site Cam Soda, it's like a streaming site that some porn stars go on to, I guess, make extra money. They've come out with things like they push porn technology for whatever reason. Well, I mean, I guess they want to like interact with their viewers more, or viewers. So they came out with a scent mask called the Aroma that you wear on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah, so it's part of like a VR headset. So you put like your cell phone in the mask, and then you put this like gas mask looking thing over your face, so you have like a more
So you're
heightened
smelling all
sensual-
that.
Yeah,
you're
you have
smelling
a
all that
heightened
stuff.
sensual experience.
Sweat and
Walt
bodily
Disney was
fluids.
interested in smell-o-vision. This sounds like
Yeah, no, that's exactly
a
what
weird
it is.
similar
But
thing.
it's like really. Do they have the list of the smells? Like some of the smells are normal, which are like, perfume and roses and
Art.
yeah. Did you say
Of course, it's
farts?
disgusting.
Yeah.
See
Yeah,
that?
so
That's
they
normal?
have the smell of private parts, body odor, fragrances, panties, and environments, which I guess would be like where you are.
Mm.
And then they have little cartridges that you put into this gas mask looking thing that will be activated by the person that's like filming, I guess. But I don't know why you'd ever want to smell body odor and like panties. Like that's
Some
not.
people are weird.
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, this thing was at E CES.
It's awkward.
I
How
guess
do you,
beside-
can I test your smell-o-vision with your vagina scent cartridge or whatever it is? It'd be a weird booth to be at.
Yeah, but it's called the Aroma,
course it is.
OHROMA. It's a gas mask that lets you smell what your
Gas.
VR porn room.
would smell like just
Yeah,
complete ass and I like
yeah. I feel like apparati for masturbation is like over the top. Like I don't want to have
Bet you-
to go put on a mask to.
Eventually, it's gonna be like a full suit that like you put on.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
What was it? There was a show or something that did that. Oh, what was that from?
Is it in Japan?
Maybe.
all right. So now we're going to switch topics and talk about the mobile game that we mentioned last week called Two Dots. I had just started playing it. Tom, you had just started playing it also?
When we did the last podcast, I hadn't played it yet, but yeah, I've played it since then.
Yeah, me too. And then Jake, you're way ahead of us. You're on like level 970 out of 985, I believe.
I'm up to 979, I think, as of this morning.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So since you are the most experienced player out of all of us, why don't you give us a little rundown on what the game is?
Sure. So Two Dots started out as a simple gameplay mechanic. There's a lot more stuff that's been added to it recently. Recently, as in the past maybe year and a half. But the basic concept is there are a number of dots laid out on a grid on a screen of varying colors, and if you connect two or more dots of the same color, they pop off the board and new dots fall from the top. It's very similar to a lot of bubble popping type games, except you connect the dots instead of just tapping them. There's a lot more gameplay mechanics to that. If you make a square with four colors, then all the colors on the board vanish. There's
Wait.
other non-dot.
What do you mean?
What? Oh, you haven't even gotten to that yet. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's not the
That's like-
same color? They don't have to be the same color? You can do it of four different
No,
colors?
yeah. No, they do have to be the same color.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, four dots of the same. You make a little square, and they all go away. That's like one of the fundamental gameplay mechanics.
All the
of whole
colors,
thing, so.
all the dots of that color go away.
Yeah, make a
Yeah.
blue square, and then all the blue dots go away.
I did find out, not to interrupt you, I apologize.
Yeah, go ahead.
That the clear circles, like the ones that don't have a color, if you connect four of them, it clears the entire board.
Yeah, which is
Kidding.
good and bad.
Oh.
So that can be a good thing because you're like, oh, great, I just clear everything. But then what comes down is a cluster. So all the new dots that come down are just like random shuffled assortment, and there's not a good pattern to them. So
Right.
that can be good and bad. So yeah, Two Dots. That's the basic mechanics, and there's a ton of levels. There are also a ton of non-dot mechanics. So there's little critters like beetle. You guys haven't even gotten to. I don't think anything yet.
I've gotten to the beetles,
There's
and I've been
Beetles,
doing
crabs.
the,
Crabs is way later.
What's it called?
Fire.
No, the thunderstorms.
Oh yeah, the clouds.
Yeah.
There's fire. There's like different types of blocks and gates and switches and things like that.
Those power-ups or are
tons of
these?
stuff. No,
It's
these aren't power ups. These are just
obstacles.
like in lieu of a dot. So at the top you'll have what you have to accomplish to beat a level. So
Mm-hmm.
get 10 red, 10 blue, 10 green. So later on it'll be get 10 red and then sink 10 anchors or something.
Right.
There's anchors that don't do anything. Things like that. There's a lot of stuff. You'll be introduced to them if you just start out on the game. You get to them as you go through the levels, and again, I'm on 979 out of the current 985, and they release maybe 15 or 20 new levels a month. But then there are also these side things. So there are treasure hunts and expeditions.
Yeah, that's what I'm
during the
currently
week.
stuck on is the
Yeah,
treasure
they're
hunt.
each a couple of days, and you get the expeditions. You get actual rewards you can use on the main levels. The treasure hunt is just for like little coins. So one of the issues I've got with Two Dots in general is the pay to play type thing. So I'm looking at the screen right now, and there are every time you want to play, you use a heart to try a level, and if you don't die, or there's not really dying, but if you don't fail a level, you don't lose a heart. You can just keep going as many times as you
Yeah,
want.
it's the same thing as Candy
if-
Crush.
I've never played, but yeah, it's this type of thing is in a lot of different games where they limit how much you can play at any one time. So you got 5 hearts in Two Dots, but then I'm looking at the screen, and on the left hand side there's 2 little countdown timers. One is for unlimited hearts. 2 hours of unlimited hearts. So for 2 hours I can play as much as I want. That's $2.99. Or I can get these power ups. 5 of these power ups called color bursts, where you touch a color and all the colors go away on the screen, and that's also $2.99. That's just for 5 of these things. You can go through them pretty quick.
Yeah, right.
So every day you sign in, you also get some free power ups.
I haven't gotten to
as
that
part
point
of
yet.
Oh, I thought it was just a thing. Every day, it's like a random lottery thing.
Oh,
every
the
day.
doors that spin around. Yeah,
get-
The doors,
You
yeah.
get
pick a
one,
door.
right?
Yeah.
Pick a door. And then as part of the expedition, which is a couple of days a week, they have this little expedition. You sink, 300 anchors or something, and you get some stuff. There's so much. Please pay for our shit on this app. It drives me insane sometimes. So you guys didn't know about this, but the original design of this game did not have a lot of those things. And when you finished a level, there was like a try the level again, a big green button. And then one update, they changed the big green button to like pay for something, and you got to go through it. You can't accidentally do it really, but it really pissed a lot of people off, including me, because that was the kind of default action was hit the big green button to try again. But that was the paid 99 cents to get 5 more tries for the same level. You're almost there. And so that's what you see every time you fail. I don't know if you guys have failed any levels yet, but that's what you see now.
Yeah, well, it
that
says
little dialogue box. It's horrible.
Yeah, add 5 more moves or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, for 99 cents. I mean, how
Right.
many there are 985 levels. That is a lot of 99 cents if I want to keep like the cost of the power-ups or what you can pay is astronomical on this game for what you get. So I've never ever paid for anything. I have paid with my eyeballs, which is, hey, watch a video to get a free life or a free power-up or whatever. Like, yeah, fine, I'll put that on in the background while I go and wash my hands. Whatever, I don't care what it is. And then I'll come back and pick it up 30 seconds later and I get a free whatever. Don't care. But I'm never going to actually pay for these things. I can imagine how you could spend hundreds of dollars on this over a couple of years.
Yeah, my wife did the same thing with Candy Crush until I told her about the fast forward ahead in time trick. She was buying lives, like hundreds of dollars worth of lives. I think the
Really?
cooldown timer is way too long. 20 minutes per life.
20 minutes is a very long time.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so 100 minutes to get full lives, where I think Candy Crush is 5 minutes, so you wait a half hour or so.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I guess it prevents you. The good thing is, from an addiction standpoint, it
Prevents you from playing
the game forever and ever, hours and hours.
That's stupid.
Yeah, a little bit. This is vulnerable to the fast forward, change your clock time, and it'll reset your lives. Or you can uninstall the app and re-download it, and you get all your lives back.
Does it do
That
the
seems like a
thing
hassle.
if you set your clock ahead and then go back? Does it know?
I have not tried. I've not tried either one.
Because so Candy Crush does that. If you set your time ahead and don't max out your lives, like you don't get to the 5 lives, and then you set your clock back, your next life will be however far ahead you set. So it'll say like, oh, you have 400 hours until your next life. But the way around that was to max it out so you had 5 and then set it back, set your time back, close the app, and then open it, and then it updates the timestamp saying like you have 5 lives at whatever time this is.
Oh, okay.
So I'm curious if setting your clock ahead, getting your 5 lives, closing the app, setting your clock back, opening the app again will set your time. Will set your timer back. I'll have to try that.
I'm sure people have tried all these things. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Seems like such a hassle, though.
Yeah, it is.
My
Well, I
goodness.
mean,
This is what we go through to avoid paying 99 cents for
this is
whatever
what
stupid
you
bullshit thing they're going to sell me.
go
Right.
do for not having to wait 100 minutes to
Yeah.
get your 5 lives back.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So
I don't know. It just seems like that like the waiting part of it just turns me off with these mobile games. Like, it makes me not want to play anymore. Like that's what I did with Candy Crush. Like I think there was like a mandatory time when you had to wait or something. I don't know. It was like 30 levels in, and when I got to that point, I was like, well, I'm done.
Oh,
guess I'm done.
Candy Crush used to do a thing called you needed tickets to advance.
Yes.
So you had to ask your friends on Facebook for tickets. That was the fucking worst.
Oh
That's
yeah,
awful.
that's where I stopped. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was like, I hated getting them, before I started playing, and then I was gonna bother other people.
Yeah. So they got rid of that, and then they made it where you needed to beat 3 levels before you could move on. They had like 3 side missions that you had to beat, and then you could only play 1 a day. So you had to wait 3 days to move on, which was fucking stupid. And then they just got rid of that altogether.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, 2 Dots is awesome. I
Generally,
enjoy
it is very, very awesome. Yeah, I don't even know how many years it's been that I've been playing this, but it's been a lot of years. I wish there was somewhere I could see how long I've been playing. But it's crazy fun. Crazy. Oh, here's a tip for you guys too. I don't know if you do this yet. Go to settings and turn on colorblind mode. It's way, way better, especially if you ever play at night, like laying in bed or something with the screen brightness turned down. It's kind of hard. You're like, what is that? An orange or a yellow or a red? I can't tell. Turn on colorblind mode, and it makes everything not just colorblind safe colors, but also every different color has a different shape on it, like a cross or triangle.
That's
circle.
Oh, okay. That's
Makes
nice.
it way easier to see what's going on and to distinguish the different circles. Because as you progress through the themed levels, and there's like 20 of them or something, the color scheme changes, and some of the color schemes are just impossible to distinguish
that's awesome.
if your phone is not at full brightness.
Does Game Center still exist for iOS?
It does, but there's no dedicated Game Center app anymore. It's just the mechanism by which challenges and stuff are shared between friends, but there's no games app anymore.
Because I thought Game
to see
Center
those
would
things.
tell you how long you've played for. You could look in your app download history and see when you downloaded the app. You'd probably have to go to
very good point.
iTunes
I'm
on a
just
computer.
going to search Gmail because iTunes is atrocious for trying to do that. You have to page back at 10 apps a page, and I've had my iPhone for 10 years now. It's I'm not going to find it doing
You've
that.
had the same iPhone for 10 years? Holy shit.
The same iPhone. Yeah, I have iPhone.
Wait.
OG iPhone.
Didn't
here.
it just
Yeah, the
stop
2G
working
network?
on AT&T?
AT&T just shut down their 2G network. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you use your phone?
Wow.
I just brute forced I hacked on to the 2G and made it into 4G and changed my baseband and everything.
Whoa.
Hacker?
Yeah. Now I have an iPhone 6s Plus.
Wait, are you 4chan?
I am the 4chan and the
Holy
anonymous. No longer anonymous, the anonymous.
Are you 400 pounds?
You are the...
I do not live in my mother's basement, but yes, I'm 400 pounds.
wow, you're the 400-pound Illuminati hacker 4chan.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 4chan.
Holy crap. I wish 4chan
You got a
was easier
celebrity.
to browse.
I don't. 'cause
I was
don't
always
go there.
scared of going down that site.
It's great.
All right. I downloaded 2 Dots. No, I can't even find it.
I got
Never mind.
2 dots.
I thought I found it, but I didn't. So where...
Get it?
Did I,
It's
do
a
I
joke.
not have this? Hilarious.
Anyway.
Hilarious.
Anyway, I think we're going to end the show here because you guys are making fun of me.
We're good at that.
Oh, Jeff. Don't say that.
He's going to go cry.
So, colorblind mode is now on.
Good. I'm going to have to actually go and look in iTunes. It's terrible.
Download 2 dots. We will have a link on the TrybCast website.
Oh, yeah. Download it.
Unless,
Download that.
because you're probably
It is
not
cross-platform.
on your smartphone as it is, and you can't just close the application that you're using to listen to your podcast and then go to your store and buy. Or
Do not do that if you're in the car. I'll smack
no,
you.
1000% do that in the car. Actually, this is what you need to
Do
do.
it in the car if you're not driving. If you're driving, I will
This
smack
is what you need to do. You need to
We're about to
stop
get a
whatever you're
lawsuit.
doing, get into your car if you're not already in it, start your car, start driving down the road with your offhand, not your dominant hand, with your offhand. Grab your cell phone
Oh, cell phone. Yep.
and then go to unlock your phone, go into your store, either the iOS store or the Android Play store, and
What
start.
if I have Windows?
No.
Then
Throw it out the window
take your
as you're driving
offhand,
it.
put it back onto the wheel, and drive into a tree. No, just go download it. You're gonna love it. Have we
fun.
It's
ever
a fun game,
Have we
yeah.
ever steered you wrong? No, we haven't.
Oh, my God.
I don't play many of these games, but I would recommend 2 Dots. It's a really nice time waster,
Yeah,
essentially.
it's a great game to play on the train, on the bus.
Or the plane.
I don't think you can play on the plane. So anyway, I guess we'll end it there. I mean, we're about at an hour. I'm sure you're tired of hearing us talk. We were a little all over the place today, but that was okay. We had some good topics at the
We stayed
beginning.
on point.
I like those
Yeah.
episodes.
You know what? Screw Trump. I'm going to say it. Until he does
When
something
is
to...
TrumpGone.com?
Yeah.
Going up
IsTrumpGone.com.
When is Trump gone?
When is Trump gone.com
.com.
or .co.uk. Seriously,
.co.au.
what we're going to do, we're on that website. We are going to have a countdown to when Trump leaves office in hoping, well, not hoping, but assuming that he's going to be there for his entire candidacy.
That's also another, yeah.
We'll have that he leaves. And then to make yourself feel better about it, we will have rotating pictures of kittens on there. So every time you refresh the page, we will have a different kitten pop up.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So, yeah, go there. It'll be awesome. And then while you're there, go to TrybCast.com and check out all the latest and greatest things that we post there. And follow us on Twitter at TrybCast. Follow me on Twitter at DMBuddy. Follow Jake on Twitter at JakeBathman. And hashtag fuck Tom. Don't follow him on Twitter. He sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Follow Tom on Twitter too. He doesn't post a lot, but me and Jake do post a lot.
We do.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Zanga,
Yeah.
MySpace.
But you should follow us because we are left-leaning libtards that just post fake news. So,
That's all I do.
Mhm.
well, that's all anyone does. Except
Faker the
Tom.
better.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go to fakenews.com and
You'll find me.
we will post.
Find us.
Yeah, you'll find
Yeah.
us. We're the top commenters. Does anyone want to bring anything else up real quick?
Sure, I'll go real quick. Yeah, like we mentioned it a couple weeks ago, but get Titan Souls, very fun game. It's still free. Also, PSN, they're having their flash sale. Well, by the time you hear this, it's gonna be over, but they got some good games for that. So try that.
Will
That's
do.
it for me.
Jake,
That's
do
very
you
good
have
idea.
anything?
Oh, no. I didn't come up with anything.
You don't have anything that you want to talk about?
Unprepared.
I honestly, I was going to talk about the Sean Spicer stuff. That was like what I had in mind. I was like, oh, let me just log roll at the end for fact and reason and truth. But we ended up getting into that at the very beginning anyway.
Well, we had to. I mean, it's the number one
Inevitable.
topic in the world right now.
Yeah. I can definitely plug this this delicious Japanese soda that I've been drinking this entire time. I can't read it, but Ramune. It was like a melon flavored soda. It's a clear soda. It's one of the ones with the little dangly ball in the
Do
lid.
you have is the UPC code on the back?
It is, and I guess I can scan
So-
that. Oh my God! They didn't even merge in when the best before is on the back right above the UPC. It says best before mm.dd.yyyy.
Nice. So just give
Very
us
nice.
the UPC code and then we can link to it.
All right, I'll scan it and actually get a product for it. But it was tasty. It's apparently a well-known type of soda, type of Japanese, some type of melon soda,
Awesome.
and I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
if
post a link to it.
you just type it into MyFitnessPal or scan it with your MyFitnessPal, it'll
Yeah.
probably show up and then it'll give you the American name of it.
I will definitely do that.
So, yeah, I don't really have anything to say other than if you are looking for a new animal to join your family, you should adopt. And if you
Spay and neuter your pets.
and if you can adopt, you should donate to your local animal shelter, either your time or food or money, because there's a lot of sad, pathetic animals out there that don't have a home. And since you have stuff like a fucking $700 phone that you're listening to us on, I
true.
think you can spare a couple dollars to give a poor animal some food. So go do that.
It's a great note to end on.
Yeah. Don't be a dick.
Don't do it.
No. Do it. Definitely do it.
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a
but, you
dick.
know,
Yeah,
do the
you know what I
normal
meant.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I meant.
God. Anyway, I guess that's it for Jake and Tom. Thanks for joining us. We will have more awesome, the world's best content coming up in future episodes. So continue to listen. And if you hate something, tweet it at us. Or if you have questions, tweet it at us. Or if there's a story you want us to cover, tweet it at us. Or if you want to enter in our giveaway for Valentine's Day. Tweet at us. That's it. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, to this week's slang that I came up with about 5 minutes ago.
Come on, man.
What?
Don't
I've been
say
thinking
that.
about this for weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Well, we'll cut that out. All right.
You'll cut that out.
I'll cut
it
that out.
What TV show?
Oh,
Wow.
that's a TV show? I thought it was just a thing we said in the 90s.
No. Cut. Yeah, it's from a TV show.
Oh, I didn't realize it was from a TV show.
Really?
A TV
Maybe.
show.
I can't think of the name.
Beautiful.
The one with oh,
Full House?
shit. Yeah, Full House.
Oh, the Olsen twins.
Yeah,
That's
I was
right.
like the one with the
Oh.
Olsen twins, and I was like, oh, I can't remember their name, and then I was like, the
Yeah, you got a little
Paperboy
distracted
TV
everywhere.
thing.
Oh, God. That was awesome. I've done that a lot in the past. I feel like week. Like, oh, you don't know? And then I forget
You're like, ah,
what it is.
fuck, neither do I.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know. Tell me. And I'm like, let me. You really don't know? How do you not know that? I can't think of an example right now, but yeah, you feel like an
Or-
idiot when you do
yeah,
that.
it's like when you're talking about like a movie. You're like, oh, you've never seen that movie? And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, what happened? Fuck, I don't remember.
I can't remember. It's hard to explain.
But it was
you just gotta see it,
awesome.
man. I'll send you a link later. That's my default. I'll send you something on it. Hang on. I gotta Google it.
Yeah, let me Google that real quick.